at this. So beautiful. This is the brand. Hey everybody, it's your girl Carol decided to come yet with a new video for y'all. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe. And if you like these kinds of videos, you can do a little like or whatever. So I am on here because I want to do a press-on nail haul from Whatnot. And first things first, I did a press-on haul before on my channel. I'll link it down below if you are interested. I love press-on nails. I have loved them since I was a teenager, and I have also gotten my nails done through the nail salon, and there's always pros and cons to both of these, right? To get them done at the salon, or to wear a press-on, or to do your own nails, etc. And I got a few comments being like, hey, do another nail haul. So here I am doing one. And I want to say this is not sponsored, girl. I am not an influencer. I'm just a little old me on YouTube coming over here showing y'all what I bought. And also, I want to preface, if you do download the app Whatnot, if you haven't heard of it, be very cautious. The best way I could explain it is like eBay, but it's on live. So it's like an eBay and TikTok together. So it's on live and people are auctioning items and or selling items. And so, you know, you're like, put in your bids. And so the same is true for these sellers for these nails. So from this particular haul, I had 3 sellers. So I will link them down below if you are interested in purchasing from them directly. And I do want to preface that they're resellers, like Whatnot people that sell in general, or they are selling you something new, but they like typically always say that at the beginning of their shows. And so I've gone to these seller shows and I've really liked them. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I got from them. So the first seller is this one. I think these are gorgeous. I literally asked for a duct tip, and I mean, just look at this. So beautiful. This is the brand of the nail. I love duct tip. All right, that's the first seller. The second seller I am now showing you. We're gonna start off with this one. Super beautiful. This one. And I was actually looking at this one because I was wondering, like, is this one flimsy? Just because I was kind of like paying attention more to the charms, and it's actually, from what I can tell, not really. You can see it's kind of like hard. So there's that. And here is another one. Gorgeous. This one. I think this one, the seller ran twice. And then I was like, I really like it. And this is not something I would typically go for, like this type of red. But I was like, you know, she ran it twice. So let me just purchase it. This one I really, really liked. Definitely different. I like the flame and kind of like the jewels and stuff. So that was really cute. This one I very much like. I feel like it's giving me like Hawaii vibes. It's very cutesy. The charms are really cute. I like that. This one, I like that like polka dot and the flowers. These are really in. Like, even you can see in my own nails, I have like those flowers as well. Then I have this one. I thought this one was interesting. I mostly got it because of this right here. I really like how those are there. Again, this is not like a style I would typically go towards, like that red one. But I was like, I'm gonna try something different, something that I don't already have. These are gorgeous. And then this was a freebie. So like you could tell, like this one is not as high. I don't want to say like the high quality, but like the quality is not the same as the ones that I purchased. And you could tell because look, this is it's not flimsy. Whereas this is. So like, I'm showing you the difference, right? Like this says like nail arm, right? Whereas this is like, you could tell like that this is a different brand. Is kind of what I'm getting at, right? So these were the second set of nails. Now, this other one, I would say this is the first that I ever purchased nails from, and I loved her show. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Think of like, you know, when you're watching a stream, right? And like the whole point of being on Whatnot is like to purchase something. Like they obviously want you to purchase. So it's like really fun to actually like be on the shows and like interact. So that's something that I really did enjoy. So we're gonna go and do this. I have 2 other ones that actually were from this pack. So we have this gorgeous set. I thought it was so pretty with like the blue and that. I have this other set. So gorgeous. I'm literally taking this one straight out of the bag, okay? Well, I did do a TikTok video with this haul, like opening it in real time, but I was like, I gotta show it to my YouTube girlies too, okay? We have this one. I think it's so pretty with like the gold flecks. So gorgeous. Really like this one, like that bubblegum, cotton candy kind of vibe. The blue. This one I thought was so cute. When I saw it in real life, I was like, wow. Because I really like the, I don't know how to explain it, but like that gold around it. I really like that. This is so gorgeous. So I definitely love duck tips. And I will always ask, like when I'm on there, like, do you guys have duck tips? If you have duck tips, please let me know. I like typically will always buy duck tips, hence how we got here, which is that seller. These were actually my most expensive ones that I ended up purchasing as of right now, where these were less expensive than those. And like there's a whole other types of nails. Like there's like water nails, there's like obviously long stiletto nail. There's so many things you can find, but this is just gorgeous. Like a duck tip. This one's in different packaging, but I'm gonna like open this so you can like see it, because it like had the alcohol pad, like the prep kit in the back for that one. But this is just absolutely stunning. You see that? This one was a bonus from that seller, and you can even see she said, bonus, thanks, you're amazing. And these are really cute. They're short and almond with a French tip. And I love this like cat eye purple. This one I love. This was a buyer appreciation, so I actually got this. Like you can also enter giveaways while you're watching the live, and they call them givvies. Like that's the jargon that they use at Whatnot. And they have like followers appreciation giveaways, or there is like a buyer's appreciation giveaway, which are people obviously buying from the seller, and you can enter into that. So I enter into that. It's how I got these, which I didn't specifically choose, but let me tell you something. I do like me some lime green. Okay. Oh, I got these. So beautiful. This is another duck tip. So cute. I like duck tip with a French tip combined together, which leads me to this one, because this is like the best of both worlds. Duck tip. It has like jewels bedazzle, and it's a French tip. Going on to this one. I did notice though, okay, so I'm gonna ask you to pay attention. You see how these are 2 silver, right? This is 2 silver, this is 2 silver. Okay, this is 2 silver, but these were meant to be 2 silver, and the little dots are there, but they were not like silver or like filled in with something. So like, yes, they're selling you something, but these nails, at least from the sellers that I bought, it wasn't handmade from them specifically, okay? So like, I'm telling you that because depending on who you buy from, the nails are gonna be different, right? But I want you to pay attention that sometimes, you know, you gotta pay attention to like those little details. This is gorgeous. Okay, here's another one in the same packaging as the other one I had opened up. Same situation with the alcohol pad in the back and the prep stuff. I'm gonna open this. I remember when I was being sold these, it looked like a black, but they're purple, and the seller said, oh, they're purple, and they're so beautiful. I love this nail. Like, I think it's so nice, and like, look, you could tell like it's hard right there. So definitely good quality. I just put it in a little bag. Honestly, I know some people are like packaging and stuff like that, but I love this like little packaging. Like, it's just so like, I know some people like the boxes and stuff, but I like that packaging. And then I got these. And with that, I ended up getting like a bunch of these like alcohol prep pads. Now, I do want to tell you something. This was specifically like a Whatnot haul, but you can get nails not just through Whatnot. Like, you can get them through TikTok Shop, through actually going to like the stores like Walmart, Target, Ulta, all that stuff, like where they mass produce nails based off manufacturers. But this, I feel like it's kind of nice like to see and Whatnot, kind of like other types of nails that I don't feel like you just can like run to CVS and like get them, if that makes sense. But qualities are definitely different, and I'm gonna show you an example. So like this right here is a set of nails that I bought through TikTok Shop. These nails cost me the same price as these nails, right? But there's pros and cons to both. Pros is this is a nicer nail and harder. This, there's more nails, but it's a little bit more flimsy, at least these ones. And so there's a comment to make, like, if you like nails, do you prefer that there are a 10-piece set? Because if you lose a nail, that's the end of that set, right? And also if you're in between sizes, like with these nails specifically, they have different sizes. So you could get like an extra small, a small, a medium, and a large, right? So some people that I've noticed that do press-on nails, they'll be like, oh, these fingers are smalls, these are mediums. So it could get more expensive because you're like, oh my gosh, I have to buy 2 sets of nails, one a small, one a medium of the same set so that I can be able to wear them. Whereas here, you're able to wear, you know, you could just buy 1 set and you could fill in which ones work best for you. For me specifically, I have found that I really like these sets, right? But I have also found that there's times where if they become like, I've had junk nails before, if they become like a junk nail, it can be very difficult to like kind of just do stuff with because of the snagging. And the same thing is true even if you got your nails done professionally, where I've got them done professionally and I'll have some charms on them, but they like snag or something. And I'm gonna give an example of that. So the nails I'm wearing right now are press-ons. I'm like not even wearing my jewelry or anything. I was like, I'm gonna be showing you guys like what my nails look like right now. And there were these like little seashells right here, okay? And you could see that they kind of got snagged on a little bit. Okay, it's not terrible, it's not crazy, but at the same time, they were glued down and everything, but the rest of the nail is gorge. So it's like, I get it, like, I feel like this can be true for even if you wear acrylics with charms, that your charms can get snagged on things. This is not getting on anything. So I just kind of want to give you that preface or whatever. But anyways, I really enjoy filming this video for y'all. I still am an avid press-on girly, like I stated. I do have another order coming in, which were a bunch of other nails as well, which I would love to do another haul for you guys for that. But this is definitely a more massive nail haul because this was definitely more than 20 sets of nails. And I probably highly do not need to purchase any new nails anytime soon. And if I do, they're definitely going to be like kind of like seasonal type of nails, which from like that I got from TikTok Shop. I got these actually last year for Halloween, and I wore this set, or yeah, because you could see the ones that I like took out, and these are really pretty too. Like, that's another thing too. Pay attention to length. Like, obviously the lengths that I got for these are not terribly long. I think the longest is like what I'm showing you, right? Some of the sellers will tell you like, oh, this is a 2.5, this is a 3. I have seen some sellers where they do sell very long nails, but again, pay attention to that. These specific brands that I've shown you, from what I have seen, from my experience, I don't feel like they go anything longer really than this that I've seen. I may be wrong though, but that's what I have seen in my experience. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I really enjoyed filming this video for y'all. So do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.